Good evening. Welcome to the news. First, let's take a look at the headlines. BJP poised for Delhi comeback after 30 years as trends indicate Aam Aadmi Party's defeat. Meghalaya sets target to train over 3,000 nurses for employment in Japan. CM discusses economic partnership agreement with Japanese delegation. Meghalaya's first railway station, the Mendipathar station, achieves first ever unloading of freight rake. KHADC CM and NPP candidate Pinyat Singh's aim confident of winning Nongthamai seat in MDC election. And Meghalaya Chief Minister attends historic ISL match in Shillong along with over 14,000 of football lovers. The news in detail. BJP is poised to form a government in Delhi after 30 years as election result trends indicate a defeat for the incumbent Aam Aadmi Party in the assembly polls. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has, in a social media post, bowed to Delhiites for this resounding and historic mandate to the party. Former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, who lost the New Delhi seat to BJP candidate Parvesh Sahib Verma, has accepted the results of the Delhi Assembly polls and also respects the mandate given by the people.
नमस्कार। आज दिल्ली के चुनाव के नतीजे आए हैं और जनता का जो भी निर्णय है, जनता का जो भी फैसला है, उसे हम पूरी विनम्रता के साथ स्वीकार करते हैं। जनता का निर्णय सर माथे पर। मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इस जीत के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं और मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि जिस उम्मीद के साथ और जिस आशा के साथ लोगों ने उनको बहुमत दिया है, वो उन सभी उम्मीदों और आशाओं पे पूरा उतरेंगे।
जो देश को विकास का मॉडल ऑफ गवर्नेंस दिया है, जो सुशासन से भारत आज विकसित भारत बनने के लिए तेज गति से आगे बढ़ रहा है, जो दिल्ली के लोगों ने गत 10 वर्षों में भ्रष्टाचार, अराजकता और विकास से वंचित रहने का दुख देखा है, उसके सामने प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने जो देश को एक विश्वास दिया है और अच्छे कामों से देशवासियों की सेवा की है, उसके लिए दिल्ली के लोगों।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that the state has initiated interventions to promote collaboration and partnership with Japan, leveraging the bilateral relationship that India shares with Japan. Discussing the economic partnership agreement aimed at strengthening economic ties between the two nations at the 5th India-Japan conclave held in Guwahati, the Chief Minister said that the state has opened opportunities for its youth to undergo training for employment in Japan. Starting with a few nurses who were recruited, the state has now opened vast opportunities with a target to train as many as 3,000 nurses in the coming years.
Expand and become into huge opportunities where our two nations can really work with each other and at the same time economically prosper. And it is this relationship and trust and the efforts by our Honorable Prime Minister which has motivated states like ours and many other states to take the step towards improving that partnership at the state level also with Japan. I'm very, very clear in terms of the strategy for a state like ours. We're not a very big state, and there are certain areas of strengths that we have, certain opportunities that we have, and we would like to be very focused in the way we move forward.
In a historic milestone for railway logistics in the northeast region, the Mendipathar railway station in Meghalaya under Rangiya division of Northeast Frontier Railway achieved its first ever unloading of freight rake on February 4th. Operational since 29 August 2014, Mendi Pathar Railway Station is the first railway station in Meghalaya. This rake, comprising of 21 wagons of food grains for Food Corporation of India, arrived at Mendi Pathar Station at 9:20 a.m. and was placed for unloading at 9:40 a.m., thereby marking the first ever occasion of goods train unloading in Meghalaya. The National People's Party is gearing up for the upcoming Autonomous District Council elections in the state. This time around, the party has announced 53 candidates for both KHADC and JHADC. Speaking exclusively to DD Meghalaya, NPP candidate from Nongthamai constituency and CEM of the KHADC, Pinyat Singh's aim has exuded confidence of winning the election despite being a new entry into the constituency. When asked about the closest rivals, Aim said the fight is against all the 5 candidates vying for the Nongthamai seat.
Hangai nga so nabaro kini ki hinru sangut ki hinrungut ki candidate baro ngide ki bathmai sudah hakan ki constituency kata ka baningkom kabaar pat kiba ngila ilongkum si perlok ngi thu ithau iwe te Hisian baki ngilayami hi hakamadan ka jingile ngi hapshim hi ba kandon be hi ka jingile bat baro omtang bat uno candidate.
Director of Drug Reduction, Elimination and Action Mission DREAM, Francis Karshing, led an 11-member delegation to Kerala on the 3-day visit to gain valuable insights into Kerala's advanced rehabilitation methodology, successful awareness campaigns in addressing substance abuse. The delegation engaged in interactive sessions with various stakeholders and experts from renowned rehabilitation centers. The team also met with police officials to learn tactics and strategies for combating drug problems. North Garo Hills District Police today recovered a stolen motorcycle that was earlier reported missing in Matia Police Station, Golpara, and apprehended 5 people in this connection. It was informed that a Pulsar motorcycle was detained at Wagisi in a joint operation initiated by Meghalaya Police along with Assam Police. Additionally, another motorcycle was recovered at Gairong Bazaar in North Garo Hills. It has been revealed that the stolen motorcycles were planned to be transported to Rongara from delivery to Bangladesh. The Urban Primary Health Center in Lumkerwiang conducted an orientation program yesterday for the members of the Mahila-Arogya Samiti, which is a group of women dedicated to raising awareness in the community about improving health and addressing health-related issues. The primary objective of the orientation program was to foster a closer working relationship and understanding between the staff of the health center, ASHA, and members of the Mahila-Arogya Samiti in various villages. On the same day, a special outreach health camp was organized by UPHC Lumkerwiang at the Darbar Shnong Community Hall.
Gets its birth dose in the hospital wherever it is born, the child is born, then it has to come at 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 14 weeks and at 9 months to get its immunization to be fully immunized. After that, the child has to come between 16 to 24 months for complete immunization, then at 5 to 6 years and then at 10 and at 16 years when the person becomes an adolescent. So it is very important for us to make the community understand that if we will not immunize our children, we will lose precious lives only because we didn't go and we didn't get the vaccination.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, along with thousands of passionate football lovers, thronged the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Polo, Shillong to witness the first ever Indian Super League match in the state. While the match held between Northeast United FC and Mumbai City FC yesterday saw the former suffer a disappointing defeat, it marked a historic moment for football in the region. Mumbai City FC defeated Northeast United FC by 2-0. The The enthusiasm of the crowd, including the Chief Minister, demonstrated Shillong's reputation as India's football capital. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature is recorded at 13 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature is recorded at 27 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 38%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 3.4 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 17.7 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity is 48%. Meanwhile, in Juwai, the minimum temperature is recorded at 8 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature is recorded at 20 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity is 41%. And for the forecast in Tura, Juwai and Shillong indicates that dry weather is likely to most places and shallow to moderate fog is likely at isolated places. Before we end the news, here's a quick look at the headlines once again. BJP poised for Delhi comeback after 30 years as trends indicate Aam Aadmi Party's defeat. Meghalaya sets target to train over 3,000 nurses for employment in Japan. CM discusses economic partnership agreement with Japanese delegation. Meghalaya's first railway station, the Mendipathar station, achieves first ever unloading of freight brake. KHADC CM and NPP candidate Pinyat Singh's aim, confident of winning North Mai seat in MDC election. And Meghalaya Chief Minister attends historic ISL match in Shillong along with over 14,000 of football lovers. With that, we've come to the end of today's edition of the news. Until next time, thank you for watching. Good night.